On the outskirts of the quaint village of Eldergrove, where fog clung stubbornly to the jagged hills and the cries of nocturnal creatures echoed through the woods, stood an ancient cottage. The villagers called it Hollow Hearth, a place long abandoned and shrouded in rumors of dark secrets and forgotten histories. It was said that decades ago, a reclusive alchemist named Gideon Thorne had inhabited Hollow Hearth. He was a man obsessed with the arcane, driven mad by his quest to unlock the mysteries of life and death. His sudden disappearance left only whispers of his sinister experiments and the alleged horrors buried beneath the cottage. Years rolled by, and the story of Gideon Thorne faded into the murk of village folklore. That is until the day young Emily Harper, an aspiring writer with a taste for the macabre, stumbled upon the aged structure during a weekend retreat. Intrigued by its haunting facade and the promise of untold stories, she decided to explore Hollow Hearth, hoping to unearth inspiration for her next novel. The cottage groaned under her touch as she pushed the door open, a reluctant guardian of its secrets. Dust motes danced in the stale air, disturbed from their decades-long slumber. Emily felt a chill run down her spine, a whisper of apprehension, yet her curiosity consumed her as she ventured deeper into the shadows. In one of the dusty rooms, she discovered a trapdoor hidden beneath a threadbare rug. It was just as the villagers had described, the entrance to the cellar, the heart of Gideon's enigmatic existence. Her hands trembled with excitement and fear as she pried open the creaking door, revealing a flight of stone steps descending into darkness. As Emily descended, the air grew colder, and the weight of silence pressed against her ears. With each step, she could almost feel the walls closing in, suffocating her in their oppressive embrace. Her flashlight flickered, casting eerie shadows that danced like specters upon the damp stone. At the bottom, she found herself in a small, dank cellar. Shelves lined the walls, filled with dusty glass jars containing unidentifiable substances. But what drew her attention wasn't the alchemical paraphernalia, it was the whispers. A soft, insidious murmuring that seemed to emanate from the very walls themselves. She strained to understand, her heart pounding in her chest, as the whispers grew louder, more insistent, converging into a chorus of fragmented words. Unlock, awaken, remember, they chanted, like a siren's call weaving into her thoughts. Emily's eyes fell upon a tattered journal lying open on a rickety table. It was Gideon Thorne's, filled with cryptic notes and sketches of esoteric symbols. Her fingers brushed over the inked pages, and suddenly, the cellar seemed to pulse with a life of its own. The whispers crescendoed into a cacophony, filling her mind with visions of grotesque experiments and the anguished faces of those who had suffered under Gideon's hand. Realization dawned on her, Hollow Hearth was not just a relic of Gideon's obsession. It was a prison, a binding place for the tormented souls who had perished in his ruthless quest for power. The cellar was their tomb, and the whispers were their cries for release. Panic surged through Emily as she tried to flee, but the cellar refused to let her go. The air thickened, and invisible hands clawed at her, pulling her deeper into their despair. She stumbled, her flashlight shattering against the stone floor, plunging her into utter darkness. The whispers became screams, and Emily understood the dreadful truth. She was now part of their eternal chorus, a new voice in the symphony of souls trapped within the Whispering Cellar. Her screams echoed through Hollow Hearth, joining the lament of those who had come before, forever lost to the shadows of Gideon Thorne's cursed legacy.